Okay, here we are in round 3. That's a hand. Not mulligan. Say hi to their opponents and start with that, I guess. So we've got some action here. We got Snetic of Tithes, Cloudfin Raptor. Alrighty. Let's see. So we can either mug him right away, or we can Snetic of Tithes first. I think I want Snetic of Tithes first, so we can extort off the mug. Prophetic Prism. Okay, he might. No, actually, I was gonna say he might not have a whatever. If he's assuming he's playing Simic, he might not have a forest, but that fixes that problem. All right. Well, no reason not to. Kill him before he becomes an issue. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should have saved that, because there are some pretty annoying guys. Alright, Plains. Zeratar Swine. So, question is whether I think I just hang back. I could attack and Blood Rush potentially, but that's not really something that looks like too great. I'd rather have this guy on the board. Like, he's just pretty big and nasty. Alright. Well, so he's Demir, so he could be ciphering for something kind of annoying. But not yet. I'll take 2. That's fine. Alright. What does he hit? He hits Scorchwalker in a mountain. That's alright, kind of. Hit an Ember Beast, and we can extort off of it, so that's good. Well, it's not great, but it's okay. This deck is pretty inconsistent in terms of the mana. Just didn't have the fixing I would like. I've been going into some alternative builds we might go into. Yeah, Ember Beast. Well, we might not have another creature for a while, unfortunately. Sad to say. And that gained us more life anyway, so that's fine. Keeps our extort guy out. Undercity Informer. So we can play the Halberders. Can't extort, unfortunately. He might be trying to mill us out. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why we can't get our lands right. I mean, I guess it's just kind of playing 3 colors. It happens. I only had 1 fixer. So, alright, flies for that. Lean Phantom. And we get milled some more. Okay, well, he didn't hit a land. Well, I don't know what to do here. I think we just have to play mad skills on the Halberders and kind of just go all out for that. Although, what happens if he plays the... See, the problem is then he becomes 6/2. He can only be blocked by 2 or more creatures, but he has creatures back who can block him. Actually, maybe we attack, and depending on how he blocks, we could Zeratar Swine. That's not horrible. We're gonna have to start hitting him soon. kind of. Oh, not getting to 5 lands sucks. What turn is it? Turn 7? We started with 3 lands in hand, so out of 6 possible draws, we hit 1 land, which was the wrong color. The worst possible color. Okay. So let's see. If we attack, we can turn him into an 8/6, which, if he's double blocking, will still die, but if he's single blocking, will be okay. So let's do that. Fortunately, you can't extort off of that. He's tapped out, so we know there won't be any shenanigans. Alright. Alright. That was interesting. I thought the way that trigger would work out, it would, oh, it does actually say return only if it survived combat. Okay. So, that's going on. If he attacks there, so he's just sending the house. Okay. And another one of those guys. Wow. Holy Mantle and Plains. Could use that Plains. And now he's out of cards. And he's milling us some more. So he hits a Sunhome Guild Mage and a Mountain. Alright. So I'm trying to think. We do have the ability to madcap skills and gift on the halberders this turn. Not extorting, of course. And that will turn him into 4/7. 7/0, only gets blocked by 2 or more creatures. Lifelink and flying. And assuming we attack with that, he'll trade off the 2 sprites. He'll yeah, because he still only have 3 power, and he can trade there, which is unfortunate. We will gain 7 life and take out a fair bit of his attacking. We can also swing with the Snetic, because he's got to double block that rather than just take the hit and leave this guy up with no cards in hand. Alternatively, I could just play the gift on him, and that makes him 4/3 lifelinker. That kind of helps. That helps a pretty good amount, actually. So he could next turn attack me with 5 2-power guys. I could kill one and I'd gain 2 life. I think that's just the best play, is just to gift it. The lifelink is super, super important. And then maybe if we draw, I don't think we have it, but if we were to draw any kind of blood rush, we could start attacking with him. But I think this is going to screw up his attacks pretty good. We are a little bit in danger of getting milled, but he doesn't have any. He does have the sack for a grind. And we've got three lands in there and 5 out. He may not realize we're playing 18 lands, so that kind of helps us. So we just draw that. +1/+1 flying first strike. So yeah, I think we slap mad skills on this guy and attack. The first strike is going to be super, super good. And we do extort off of this. So we're all in on the halberders plus enchantments and combat tricks. So he's just going to take it. That's okay. The lifelink is super relevant, like I said. Oh, why do we have these 2 7-drops? So he could hit us for 10 next turn and we're just like, okay. I could also use the aerial maneuver to pick off one of his attackers. Maybe this guy, which seems weird, but I don't want to get milled out. Probably not going to. I do have 10 more lands in my deck. Not that you can tell by how I'm drawing, but they are in the deck. So, and what is he casting here? Death Cult Rogue. Okay, and mills us for 2 more. So he hit 1 more land. So 4 there, 5 there. We've got 9 out of 15 cards that are lands, which I don't want to draw 1 land. I want to draw a bunch of lands. And he's not even attacking. Wow. It's so weird. Alright, so if we draw 1 more land, which we're apt to do. Now, problem is, yeah, I had to play that land. I don't want to tell him that I drew a land, but I need to be able to cast my 7-drops if I have to. So, us having 4 there, 6 there. We have 8 more lands left. He might only think we have 7. And so we'll just attack and see what happens here. He's got a double block. No trample, unfortunately. But those 2 guys. And we aerial maneuver. Otherwise we trade. And we can't win if this guy dies, basically. Oh, I was thinking the flying could have been relevant, but most of his guys have flying, so who cares? And we extort him. I think he's just gonna try and mill us out with the Undercity Informer, which is interesting. That 18th land could screw him. Okay. Oh, yeah, I looked at it. You gotta watch your time. I'm playing a little slow here. This is kind of an interesting situation. Okay, whatever. Active treason would have been kind of nice. Oh, does he not even... I don't even gain life. Oh well, that's not super relevant at this point. Sage's Rodin isn't... Oh, that's ugly. Alright, I'll let him do the mill calculations. I'm just gonna F6. Why do I still have to click OK? It's not right. Did he just mill me out? I guess he did. No, yeah, he did. He milled me out. Or F6'd. Okay. And now he's just looking at my hand. or my whole deck, which we could. Yeah. How much did I draw a card? Alright, so this is interesting. We might go, I was cooking this up, an alternate build where we go Simic instead of Orzhov or Boros, which I think might be better, especially against him, which he's probably got more removal than he showed. So this is I don't know. This is probably a little bit slower. It's more of a ramp deck to try and get to these 7 drops that were just dead cards in our hand that whole game, unfortunately. It splashes a little tiny bit of blue for Urban Evolution and the Elusive Crassus and Simic Keyrune, and then I run 3 bits of 2.5 bits of acceleration. So I think, especially since he saw my whole deck, I want to just switch into this, although these Millennium Gargoyles are not great. How much time do I have? I have 1:30. I've already got this built. I could just load it up. So I don't like having all those enchantments, even though he didn't show any removal, except for the one Devour Flesh. Let's just try it. Here, let's load that up with GTC. And I think I want to still run 18 lands. So let me add, what do I cut first? No, I cut a Millennium Gargoyle for a forest. Sure. I might have supposed to be playing a different land as my 18th land, but I'll keep it. I'll keep it. We'll get to our big stuff eventually. He's not fast. He's mulliganing. That's good. So that is kind of a nice, well, I don't know if it's a nice thing, but it's in sealed. You're going to have much more options in your sideboard. Like you can, change out half your deck, or you can change out your entire deck, depending on how you like your matchup against your opponent. So that's pretty annoying. Alright. So nothing on that act. We got Act of Treason, could come in quite handy. But for now, we'll just act like we can't draw a plains. Start beating down. We could get rid of the swine, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. Just on the somewhat slow beatdown path. We are still running 18 lands. So we should be able to draw up to the Ghoul Rage Beast. Turn 7 somewhat consistently. We also have yeah, we can also ramp. So, and what's he got? The Denizen, a Ruffian. That one's fine. So I think we just played the Simic Key Rune right here. Yeah. Yeah. I'll let him try and beat me down a little bit if he wants to. I don't want to trade. Don't want to trade this fine feller. Let me leave red mana available for no particular reason. I also could have active treasoned and hit him for 4, but that's not terribly much fun. So we just need to draw another land to Gruul Rage Beast, which, depending on, I would like to Gruul Rage Beast and then Zeratar Swine for the comes into play effect. And he's starting to become an issue. Just a bit of an issue. We lose the Guild Gate, which is unfortunate because he ramped. Alright. Might as well open up our graveyard. I could trade. Maybe I should. No, I'd have to block. I'd have to discard a card. So fuck that. No blocks. A Wrecking Ogre. Oh, that's a fine card to draw. It's a fine card to draw. We're at 15 left, so we're not in super trouble. I think I play the Wrecking Ogre. Yeah, he doesn't work well with the Gruul Rage Beast, or as well. So next turn, we do have the mana available to Active Treason and Zeratar Swine on Wrecking Ogre. We could kill him next turn, potentially, depending on how he leaves things up. If he keeps swinging at me, which he probably will. Yeah, we could kill him next turn. Zeratar's, you know, if he has one blocker, like this guy probably, I like to see him tapping, unless he's killing my Wrecking Ogre. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, swing. Swing with everything. Yeah, that's fine too. So we can Active Treason the Leyline, the Phantom, and swing. If he doesn't block the Wrecking Ogre, he's dead. If he does, well, then we still have a huge tempo advantage. So we could also activate the Key Rune if we tap the right way. So we take him, so he'll take 5, 7 from that, and then no, yeah, but let's trying to, yeah, okay. So we Active Treason this. Attack. If he doesn't double block, or if he doesn't block the Wrecking Ogre, we win. He does, so we'll just do 7 to him, and we can drop the Elusive Crassus, which is fine. And he does not look like he's going to have enough. Well, he could Shadow Slice us, but there's nothing we can do about that. Maybe I should have attacked with this guy earlier and tried to trade with him. Okay, that's not going to happen. He's going to evolve some more. He's still attacking with all that. Can't hit a land. But let's see. Alright, so we're dead if this turn if we don't kill him. Fortunately, I don't think we can kill him. Let's see, we can activate the Simic Key Rune. So we attack, he's going to block the Wrecking Ogre. Yeah, I think we're just 1 mana short, right? So just assume he blocks the Wrecking Ogre. We can Blood Rush for 5, hit for 2, hit for 2. Now we're two short. Alright, well I guess we have to just hope he makes a misplay. Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, he's got power there. Just can't get the removal. God, I thought Active Treason was going to take us, but his leaving Straight Ruffian behind was huge. Yes, he knew we had the Active Treason. There's no point attacking with him. Don't block the Wrecking Ogre. Why would you block the Wrecking Ogre? Alright, good game. Do it on the Hexproof guy. We're just playing it out. Maybe he forgets to attack us next turn. Oh, I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. I don't know if this build is better than his. It's very distressing that we... Like, if we hit our land drop this turn, we could have Rage Beast killed his Cloudfin Raptor, and we would have still been in the game. We just can't hit the land drops. Just can't hit our land drops. Him milling the Gruul Guild Mage was pretty important, especially with this guy ramping it. GG. Just can't hit my land drops. Alright, well that's the way it goes sometimes. Alright, see you in round 4. See if I can actually win some packs. Oh, it's going to be disappointing if I don't win anything.